Hey everyone, this is Jack and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to fly out of Manila and head to Davao, which is in the south of the Philippines. We left the condominium at around 4 in the morning to head to the airport. The flight is only an hour and a half, but we had to get there early to check in some bags. We are spending our holidays in the Philippines this year, and we always try to visit our family as well as a new place that we haven't explored yet. The Philippines is consisted with over 7,000 different islands, and so you'll actually probably never be able to see all those islands in your lifetime. Luckily, my parents had business class, and so we were able to cut somewhat of a line in order to get things rolling. Since my parents do have the business class membership, they are able to go to Mabuhay Lounge, but they only get one guest each. So my partner and I waited and watched the sunrise by the gate. So we were only allowed to do one guest each. My mom brought us a picnic out here. Some sandwiches, wraps of some sort. Not sure if this is the same thing, but another wrap. Davao, it is the largest city in the Philippines by a land area and arguably the largest city in all the world, again by sheer land. It is the gateway to Mindanao, which is one of the Philippines' largest islands and the most south, closest to the equator. It's a coastal commercial center near Mount Apo, the country's highest peak. In the city center is People's Park, known for its colorful indigenous sculptures and lit fountains. It's also home to a durian dome named after the pungent, spiky fruit that grows in abundance in Mindanao. The Davao River cuts through the city. We're going to be exploring today after visiting one of my mom's elementary friends. She lives in a very beautiful area that is not too far from the water, and she'll be giving us a tour of 3 different types of durian today, as well as a tour of the city. We arrive and it is finally daytime. The welcoming of the airport is very clean and colorful. It showcases the culture everywhere and is very photographic. So you can take photos and selfies in front of all of these signs if you really wanted to. My mom's friend's driver came to pick us up this morning in a very large, they call it toaster oven vans. And he said that they have a giant durian sculpture around the corner if we wanted to take a quick photo, since that is what the city is known for. She doesn't live too far from the airport, and so the first stop was to actually see her and greet her at her house, where she got 3 different kinds of durian. They are all super fresh and don't taste like the gross frozen ones that you find at the grocery store. And I really like the Arancillo one, which was the sweetest, I think, and the least fragrant, if you know what I mean.
Why must there be footage of this? Oh, you are amazing people.
So you have to get over the initial. She also served us some coconut water straight from their tree in their front yard. If you can get over the stink, durian actually tastes pretty creamy and has a really luxurious texture on the tongue. Next up, we were going to explore Chinatown, and on the way, I saw a street name that is actually our family name as well. I had to go back after taking some footage of the gates, because, you know, that's classic. And here it is, Monteverde, also means Green Mountain. All right, so this strip on the other side of the street is actually where they bought the durian, and we're gonna see a close-up drive-by later on after exploring more of the city. Okay, we got the Dusit prices. I believe this is a school thing, and the blue building behind that we're actually going to see closer later on because we're going to be visiting the People's Park, which I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video. All right, next up is the city's center, and there's this really interesting looking gray cemented church. Filled to the brim. There are people standing outside of it to participate, as well as what they call dirty ice cream, which is the street ice cream, which, you know, I don't know what kind of food grade it is, but a lot of people tend to like it. So Jose Rizal is the national hero of the Philippines because he chose a pacifist way to inspire the people to retaliate against the Spanish and colonialism, and he got executed for his powerful writing. I actually visited his grave years ago with my family.
Yeah, it looks right.
Quezon Park. Lots of wind chimes. More durian.
Okay, so People's Park. It's a wide cultural theme park featuring a mini forest, man-made falls, a dancing fountain at night, fish ponds, children's playground, and a giant durian dome. It's frequently visited not only by tourists, but also by students who are practicing for school activities and people who want to be physically fit since the place is large enough for jogging. And as the name of the park suggests, it really is for the people since entrance is free of charge. We actually got to sneak in before they had a maintenance hour, which was really lucky because there was hardly anybody there. Also, this is the Philippine eagle, which is on the second page of the Filipino passport. Instead of the American bald eagle, it has hair on its head. Rather, feathers. The park is really clean, and it is one of the most expensive parks in the Philippines because of all of the handmade sculptures by the same guy, Kublai Milan. It is the same designer and co-owner of Pont Suites, and gallery artwork hotel located in Bajada at roads 4 and 3 in Davao.
Hey, baby.
And here is the blue building. It kind of looks like a durian to me, but it's actually an art museum. We asked one of the guards. Apparently, you say Don here to be like, hey boss, what's up? They do have security personnel, aka the park rangers, here to inspect visitors before passing through. And then this is a little cultural center that has a lot of shops. I thought this was a great recreation of the New York Financial District Bull, but this is made out of recycled parts. There's a cannon here, and then this painting is also done by Kublai, the sculptor of the People's Park in 2022. I love the colors. It's kind of like tribal psychedelic. Next, my mom's friend recommended this pearl store. She said this is actually where she buys some of her jewelry. And so my mom got a couple pieces for herself for her birthday. I really like this Hello Kitty one here. Honestly, I liked the decoration a lot. So I was just looking at all the shiny stuff while they went shopping.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Did you know in places like this, they can charge whatever they want because all of the tags have prices that are written on them? And so that also means you can negotiate your way to a cheaper price, especially if you're buying more than one thing. So that's what my mom did because, you know, she's a master. We learned from my grandmother. All right, and we headed upstairs to check out some textiles because this is where a lot of their prints are on clothing as well as basket weaving. And then it was time for some lunch. We headed to Cafe Tavera, which is actually a seafood place where fresh seafood that was caught that day or close to that day is laid out in front of you raw, and you get to choose how much of each or how heavy of each, because they do everything by weight, that you want. And since there were a bunch of us, we decided to get a good amount of variety and to try a bunch of different things.
So, tuna eggs. What is that one? Marlin, blue marlin, and then the tuna collar.
They had some delicious looking desserts in the case, but we didn't even get to that because we usually don't since we stuff ourselves so much with actual food. And drinks are canned and beer is served in bottles, or you can get fresh shakes and juices off the menu, which is what we did. We had an amazing spread of yellowtail collar, as well as some seafood mixed rice, squid ink dish, some big prawns on a skewer, as well as tuna fish eggs, which I didn't think I would like, but the sauce was so delicious that we ate it all. Some fried crab balls. Anyway, it was really, really good and fresh. And of course, I spotted this Kublai painting on the way out. Before we headed to Davao, we actually saw on the news that there was a live earthquake happening, and it actually destroyed one of the cranes on a building that was under construction. My mom told my grandfather that we were going there literally as this was happening on TV, and he was like, "You're going there?" But yeah, this is the building. Okay, next up, we were going to Malacanang of the South, also known as the Presidential Guest House in Davao, or Pananganyang, which is in Panakan in Davao. He no longer resides there, but it is a compound and office complex of the Department of Public Works and Highways, and some of the family members still get away there once in a while. We were not allowed to take video here, and so we just took photos, and yeah, that's all the politics that I want to introduce onto this channel. Alright, we did a little bit of a coastal drive just to see what the water looked like with the landscape and mountains in the background. And then it was time to head back towards Chinatown. This is the area that I said that they bought the durian from, and as you can see, there's a ton of fruit stands with a bunch of big durian fruits all lined up against this street. I really love the little jeepneys and trikes here. They aren't actually like jeepneys, they're more like tiny buses, and I think they're just so cute. They look like toy cars. All right, it was time to check into our hotel, and we went to Dusit, Thani, which is a luxury accommodation space with full service amenities and gracious Thai hospitality. As you can see, when we walk in, we are greeted with some beautiful holiday decor, as well as some lovely hostesses in very gorgeous fabrics in the style of Thai cultural apparel. We were given some refreshing drinks upon entering, and we were going to say bye to my mom's friend for now and rejoin her later for dinner.
Cheers. How is it?
I'll try it. Watermelon?
This place has afternoon tea, as well as 2 bars, one of which we do partake in later, and a snack time, which you could pay extra for, that has a bunch of awesome, yummy looking things. I love that their afternoon tea has TWG. Tea, if you don't know what that is, it's a Singaporean, British tea company that is just so fragrant and delicious. We were only going to stay for one night, so I don't think we were going to be participating, but it's just nice to know that it is there. Then it was time to head up to our rooms. We had fit all of our luggage onto one bell cart, and the elevators actually fit all of us since it is pretty deep. It's like oils. Oh yeah, what a view. This is with lights on. And then you go wardrobe. Click. Toilet and bath. And mirror. Ooh! Ambient lighting. And then does this like, ooh, you can raise this. And it gives privacy. Oh my god, it has 2 shower things.
Yeah, boy.
It looks like it's tall enough for him. Lotion and soaps, as well as dental kit, comb, cotton pads, buzz, sanitary bag, shower cap. What's a sanitary bag? Ba-bam! What a view, huh, guys? Alright, them Godfreys, though. My family was a little tuckered out since we did get up so early, so they were gonna take a nap.
Okay, lobby.
Long.
When the green light turns on, please press the button for desired food.
Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, this one's already gone. But it was time to hit the bar because I wanted to see what kind of cocktails they made at this place. And we were not disappointed. We had a bartender substitute named Lovely, and she was so good. She knew every single recipe by heart, even though she's just a server. And I thought it was crazy because the bartender had to go fix one of the espresso machines that got broken, but all of the hostesses are trained to also fill up any positions like bartending that need to be filled throughout the day. Ew, peanuts and drinks. Oh, thank you. Can you open this? Okay, thanks. For the nuts. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. So, like, his drink, it's almost savory up front. And then it has a like coconut finish at the end, which is really, really nice. And then mine is like sweet and spicy, but it's not like sweet and spicy chicken. It's like peachy and delicious. Oh my god. And it's only $5, you guys. Yeah.
I love that color.
I know, it's beautiful. So bright. Flip it. Wow. It's a whole book like dedicated. How many pages are there?
A lot. Like 10.
Damn.
Oh, getting campfire now.
Awesome. Okay. Woohoo!
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. What do you... Oh, yeah.
Smoke? With the smoke?
Yeah. What you think? Yeah? Lovely made us her favorite mojito with real strawberries, which was absolutely delicious. I think we had 3 rounds each, and I asked her how we could help support her, and she said to leave a review on TripAdvisor, which is exactly what I did. So pretty at nighttime. Pool area closes at 8 though. Okay, so this gingerbread is actually real and iced together. I don't know how it's gonna hold up in this heat and humidity, but you know, it's been holding up so far, kind of. But it's also a bakery, which is interesting and very literal. Anyway, it was getting dark, which means it was time to head to dinner.
Very exciting.
No, not here. The bar.
That's very exciting. Wow. Very good.
That's really cool.
That's very good.
So my mom's friend's driver came to pick us up, and for dinner we went to Mang Inasal, which is a Filipino chain for barbecue. My mom's friend's family owns this franchise and a couple of others in Davao City, so it was a nice treat for us to eat with her family and try out the chain.
I should ask you to draw more often. Does that look like an elephant to you?
We had some good fun, and then after that it was time to head back to the hotel because we were actually going to get up early to head out to our next destination in Davao.
I don't see her.
That's cool. I want a light up closet. Wait, press the wardrobe one. No, not that one. Oh, that's cool too. Ugh, lighting is so good here. Anyways, that was our first day in Davao. We are at Dusit Resort and are going to bed because we have to get up at like 6 in the morning to go to the breakfast buffet by 7 and then brush teeth, pack, and check out by 8 something so we could get picked up by 9. So yeah, see you tomorrow.